Hey guys, it's Allie from the blog Hand Gathered Home, and today let's talk about how to chalk paint antique furniture. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to chalk paint, why chalk paint is great, and I'm going to walk you through my own project of chalk painting an antique buffet. So with all that said, let's jump into it. So in order to start chalk painting, usually what I do first is I remove the handles from the piece. In this case, I have the original handles, which are really cool, so I definitely want to take those off so that I don't get paint on them. And then if you need to wipe down your piece, if it's dusty, that would be your next step. But otherwise, chalk paint is amazing in that it doesn't require any sanding because of its like flat, chalky finish. It doesn't require any prep because it can stick to a glossy surface. So when painting, one of the most important things to remember is to always go with the grain. So you'll notice like on the drawer, instead of going up and down the whole drawer, the grain goes left to right. So I went left to right. So that's really important when painting any type of piece, but especially furniture, and it just makes it look much nicer. That is definitely a rule you want to stick by. This paintbrush that I'm using, normally to chalk paint you use the round chalk paint brush. This is the brush I use for absolutely everything. It's my favorite brush ever. I have linked it in the description below. It is a short handled brush, and it's a really comfy handle. It's like squishy, like silicone or rubber, and it is my favorite ever. It's so easy to work with in like little small surfaces. It's just really easy to hold. I don't know that I'll ever buy a full length handled paintbrush again because it's just my favorite. So you'll notice here I'm putting on the second coat. It's a little less satisfying to watch, but definitely still you can tell we're making progress, and it is just looking much more covered. Typically chalk paint claims that you can do one coat, but this piece, because it was so dark and stained, I think it needed a second coat, and hopefully that will hold up well. So to finish chalk paint, you want to do a clear coat or a clear wax, or you could do an antiqued wax if you'd like. Here I did not do that yet because I want to make sure that 2 coats did it for this piece. So while I wait for it to dry and cure a little bit, I'm going to wait to see if it needs a 3rd coat or not. Most pieces I can do in 1.5 coats or so, like 1 full coat and then a kind of a touch-up coat. This piece for some reason just needed a little bit extra, but you can tell that it turned out great. It looks super cute. It just updated it and brightened it so much. If you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would hit subscribe and hit the bell while you're at it so you're notified every time I post a new video. I post videos like this every Tuesday and Friday along the lines of DIY, simple living, and making a house into a home on a budget. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time.